Hi everybody, welcome to Brelsford Family Homestead. I'm Darcy. Today we are tapping maple trees. We weren't going to do it this year, but I've had a change of mind, and so I'm going to tap 3 trees here near the house, and I wanted to bring you along with me because the sap is running and I do want to make maple syrup. You just need a few things to tap your maple trees or other trees that you may have that will give sap. Today I am only doing maples, and I have my maple taps, which I will put in the description below. With those, I need a 5/16 drill bit, and I mark it off with some masking tape at about 2 inches, and that's how far I want to go into the tree. And some kind of vessel. I prefer 5-gallon buckets. Today I'm using water jugs and a rubber mallet. Super easy. Let's get this done. I'm just going to tap 3 trees today. That's what I have close to the house and easy access to, so I can regularly go out there and collect the sap. Right now there's just water jugs, so those will fill up quickly, especially my tree near the driveway. That one runs the fastest because there's not a lot of shade on that tree. So it takes a lot of sap to boil down some syrup, but it is worth it, and I really enjoy it. And it's just another thing we can make here on the homestead. So if you have trees that you're able to tap, I would recommend that. I will put the supplies that I use in the description. I do have other trees I would like to tap at some point, but I'm gonna need a lot more buckets. You can tap sycamores, which I do have, also walnut, which I do have a lot of, so at some point we will try that one too. Some of the goats are wanting to say hi to you. Let's get these trees tapped. I don't know if it will show up, but I just drilled this hole and it's already, you can see it just dripping out. So I'm glad I did this. Can you hear that dripping over the road noise? This is the last tree I'm going to tap. I'm just going to do 3 right now. These are all up near the house, so hopefully you can hear me from this road noise, but we're going to just use that drill, go about 2 inches in at an angle, and then put the tap in. I'm using some water jugs. I will switch to buckets. I have to go get some more tomorrow. I guess I repurposed all of my buckets. If I didn't say already, this is also the south side of the tree, so the sun will hit this first. The trees are tapped, so now we just have to wait. I'll be collecting it every day, but tomorrow I will switch it out for buckets, so I'll probably show you that. And then I usually take another bucket with a tea towel on it and pour the sap into that to store until I am ready to boil the sap down, which will be soon if it's running really good. I've got a bucket to collect all of the sap in. I just have a tea towel on here with a rubber band. That's just to catch any debris. This time of year you can have something called snow fleas, and so I just go ahead and get them out now. Let me bring you over here. It's not full by any means, but you can see the sap dripping, and we're just gonna go ahead and collect what's in here. Just wanted to show you what I was talking about. If you can see those little black specks, those are the snow fleas. They're attracted to anything white this time of year. These girls just started free ranging this week. Hi. These are our chicks that we got in October. Some of them. I just wanted to insert something here about tapping your trees. The appropriate weather would be freezing at night and above freezing during the day. If you tap a little early, it's okay. It won't hurt things. It's probably time to tap for most people, unless you're a lot farther north than me. I am in Southwest Ohio. Some people who are more southern and happen to have maples, it probably already past time for you, but you can be prepared for next year. And you can tap all types of maples. So if you don't have to have a sugar maple, obviously that's the most preferred, but you can tap any of them. And they need to be about 10 inches in diameter or larger to be able to be tapped. And that can take 30 to 40 years for some maple species to reach maturity for tapping. And so it's not something you're gonna plant some maple trees on your property and be able to tap them within a few years. So hopefully you have some on your property, or you know somebody who will let you tap your trees. Also, because I'm outside working right now, it's beautiful weather. For those who've been around and maybe were wondering, I wanted to show you my greenhouse. I did start taking the things out of it, and I've taken the tarp, so I want you to see the extent of the damage. But I'm clearing it away in hopes that at some point I'll have another one, but I can utilize this space for growing things until then. As you can see here on the side, those supports are completely bent, so I won't even be repurposing them for anything else. The only thing holding this up right now is actually my chair and that white table. So now that I have my lights and things off, I need to take this the rest of the way down. I am going to attempt to salvage some of these to see if I can use them for hoops on my raised beds, but I'm not sure there's going to really be the possibility of that, because this one here looks like it's okay, but those ones, they're all bent too, so it probably will not be enough to salvage anything, unfortunately. Just a little peek. There's our 4 guineas. There's 2 French pearls, a white and a lavender. Their names are Frenchie, Pearl, Dove, and Lavender. And that turkey is Bruce, that was named Carmi, but now we're pretty sure it should be Carmi and not Bruce. They are enjoying free ranging now as well. Hi, Bruce. What you doing? There's an open gate for you right there, silly. I went ahead and I collected the sap from the other 2 trees. There wasn't a lot in them, but they are starting to flow. So this week is supposed to be perfect weather for the sap to really flow. So hopefully we'll collect a lot and make a good batch of maple syrup. So for when collecting it, you can store it outside or in the refrigerator. You just don't want to leave it a long time and have it go bad. So I will be keeping this out of the sun outside. I do have some already in the refrigerator, but my fridge is full. So I am not professing to be a professional sugarer, but we have done this several times and have had mostly success. I had one failure where I walked away from the sap when I was boiling it, thinking I had plenty of time, and I burnt an entire batch of syrup, which was many, many gallons of sap. That was very sad. So don't do that. Anyway, this is so easy to do. Really, it is. And it's just some other thing that you can do with things from your homestead, or maybe you have friends with trees that will allow you to tap them. I hope you'll give this a try, and hopefully I'll bring you back in another video and show you my process of boiling it down without having evaporators and expensive equipment. Yes, that's a goal to have, but you can do it without having those things. Until next time, guys, God bless.